Well, I got up this morning, I said to myself, it's my lucky day, and that means it's your lucky day. And if you've never heard my program before, I am Danielle Lynn, and we talk about life, your life, and how you can navigate through the maze when it comes to your health, your wealth, and your well-being. So I'm looking at this beautiful picture. Funny enough, I am wearing Carl, but I am looking at this beautiful picture of this gorgeous blonde who is smart and sharp and sophisticated and so well-rounded in her life. She is a holistic pharmacist and author and fitness instructor and lecturer. And I could go on and say incredible things about Sherry Torkos because she's been on the program. And the reason I was so happy when I got up this morning is every time she's here, we get a download together about how to do things easier, how to do things better. Wow, I didn't know that. So I want you to stick around today. If you have to run out, go to DanielleLynn.com. My last name is spelled L-I-N, and it's DanielleLyn.com, and we'll have everything there for you in podcast form and all the connections you need. So I just want to jump in because, most of the people, certainly around the States and a lot of the world, there's a kind of a change of season that you really do notice where maybe you feel like, you want to hibernate, you just want to stay in bed a little longer and you have less energy or you're a little bit more sluggish. The other thing that it brings up is fear, oddly enough. And you have appetite changes. So today we're going to spend time talking about how do you weather the transition. And even if it's not dramatic, I lived in LA for years and it wasn't dramatic, but it was subtle enough that you knew that something was changing in your chemistry. So Sherry, I know just our time is short today and I just want to get every moment with you. I'm so glad you're back.
Hey, thanks so much for having me, Danielle. I always love our discussions. It's the time goes so fast because we always have so many great ideas, information to share, and I appreciate the opportunity to reach out and connect with your listeners as well.
Yeah, and I know that they put out a product that was SunActive Iron that you've been familiar with as a pharmacist. Talk about that for a minute and any other things you think supplement-wise.
Yeah, when it comes to iron supplements, the challenge is that a lot of the supplements that are available in pharmacies and even in health food stores, they aren't very well tolerated. A big side effect that's very common with iron supplements is constipation and stomach pain and just upset stomach in general. So what I love about the Tomorrow's Nutrition products, and they have this iron formula, it's called SunActive Iron. It's very well tolerated. It's easy and mild on the digestive system. You don't get any aftertaste. With some iron supplements, when you put the capsule or tablet in your mouth, you get a kind of a funky taste, metallic taste. You don't find that with a SunActive Iron. And the other great feature as a pharmacist that I think is really important is that it's a highly bioavailable form of iron. And what that means is that when you take this particular type of iron, it has a measurable effect in your blood. They've been able to show in studies that it actually gets where it needs to get in your body, and it has a very good quality and measurable effect on your iron levels. So the one to look for, again, is SunActive Iron, and it's made by, you can check out tomorrowsnutrition.com. And I'll tell you, that's the one that I've taken to get my iron levels back to where they should be, and it works great.
While we take our break, folks, I'll get the website and I'll see what's on there for you, and we'll give that information when we get back. Sherry Torkos, my guest. I'm Danielle Lynn. It's so easy to live life, and yet it seems so complicated. So that's our job. We want to uncomplicate it. Go to DanielleLynn.com. I have 1,000 shows there and in podcast form, and every week we deliver a couple more. So that would be just terrific at DanielleLynn.com, or write me an email. Ask me any question you want. I'll be happy to answer it. I read every single one of them. And you can do that in the free stuff section at DanielleLynn.com, and we'll post today's show there for your easy access. Every second is so precious when Sherry Torkos is with us. I think she's one of the major holistic pharmacists literally out of Canada and working around the world to help us really define what makes sense in human life. And so I just want to jump back because we just checked online and I got the website. So I'm going to put this on my site for you. It's tomorrowsnutrition.com, and the product in there, it'll be on your page. In the front, it says SunActive Iron. And there's also a coupon that they have, and it says Iron 25. So I'm going to put that on my site. So if you're looking and you're thinking, and you've been checked to see that you have low iron content in your body and you're feeling fatigued, check first. So it's tomorrowsnutrition.com, it's SunActive, and the coupon is Iron 25. So you can put that in. And I'll put that, like I said, on my front page so you have that. Sherry, I want to jump in because I know you have to go. Around the SunActive, you said there's no problem as long as you know that you're deficient. You're not going to get any of the constipation. You're not going to have any of the common complaints. Is it in a pill form or powder, or what is it?
Yeah, it's in a capsule form. What's great about this, and I can tell you as a pharmacist who has recommended many people to take iron supplements, prior to coming across the SunActive, I would often, suggest an iron, and people, would come back and they'd say, oh, I can't take it. It hurts my stomach. I'm getting constipated, and it just becomes really, really tough. But when I came across the SunActive iron, I was really impressed by the composition. It's a unique type of iron in the formula, very different than what you would see in a lot of other products. And what it does is it really offers greater bioavailability, much greater absorption into your system. It's a type of iron that's called ferric pyrophosphate, and you don't have to remember that. What you do want to remember is that it's SunActive iron. So it's mild on the stomach. You're not going to get the stomach pain, the digestive distress, the constipation that you see with other products. So I know a lot of food manufacturers are actually looking at incorporating that particular type of iron into products for kids as well, children's cereals, rice, dairy products, because it is that well tolerated.
Oh, so you're saying, let me just go back for a second. So they can get the SunActive iron at Tomorrow's Nutrition, but it's also a raw material.
It's an ingredient,
oh,
yeah.
Okay,
so
great.
Tomorrow's Nutrition is the brand. It's a company that sells it. It's also sold by Natural Factors. They have this particular ingredient, the SunActive iron, and I know that there's been talk of a lot of different food manufacturers adding the SunActive iron into their
I love that.
Children's cereals. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, so this is, folks, what I'm talking about here is, we love raw materials. So when you see it, if you get it Tomorrow's Nutrition, you'll know it's SunActive. But if you get it from somebody else, look on the back of the label if you're looking for an iron supplement and see if it has SunActive on the back. Just like, when we talk about pycnogenol or we talk about different things, that's the raw material you're looking for. That's a significant reason being is these branded raw materials have science behind them. So that's why it's so important to look for. So that's exciting. So it's not just one company. It can be in multiple companies. Okay.
Yeah, there are multiple companies. And again, what really stands out with this particular iron ingredient for me as a pharmacist is that it's backed by a really significant body of research showing that it works, it has higher bioavailability, and better tolerability. So meaning you're going to get greater benefits without the things that you don't want, the side effects and the unpleasant consequences. So
right.
I think that's great. But, again, getting back to the importance, you have to have your iron checked first. I think it's important to have a blood test to see if you're low in iron.
And I know that, Sherry, you got to jump out the door. It has been, every time you're here, I'm so excited to get up in the morning and know that it's going to be you that I'm going to be spending time with and sharing you with my listeners and people around the world. So bless you for doing what you're doing. Stay well, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon, and have a beautiful holiday season, and bless you and your family.
Thank you so much, Danielle. It was my pleasure. I enjoyed it.
All right, wonderful. Sherry Torkos, and I'm Danielle Lynn. Go to daniellelynn.com. I'll post that information we're talking about the suntheanine. I'll put this stuff up with tomorrowsnutrition.com. I'll even see if I can figure out where that coupon is, maybe link it. But it's Iron 25. Just go there and stay in touch with us. You mean so much to me, and it matters, so I'd love to hear from you. Go to the free stuff section. Send me an email. You can also send it to daniellelynnmedia@gmail.com. You take care of yourself. We'll see you in the next hour.